Home Affairs building in Germiston, South Africa was set on fire, guys, by alleged angry protesters. Guys, the whole thing is not funny at all. They literally set the building on fire, and South Africans are not taking this. In fact, everywhere is hot. I will allow you guys watch the videos.
Behind me here is Home Affairs building that is well alive. It's a two-story building. Currently, the top section is the one that is well alive. The bottom one, we are still battling to break in and go and see what is happening. So resources are here, multiple stations with multiple vehicles, and a number of firefighters are on site. And in terms of the street operation, President Street and Jack Streets are closed for traffic, and all the buildings nearby have been closed for safety and operational purposes. So the scene is still unfolding. So far, no casualties reported, and the actual cause of the fire is still undetermined.
Home Affairs. This is what happened. We are not sure of what is happening. We just see umlilo changing signature. This is what happened.
Africans, today has been the saddest day of my life. Home Affairs is like this. Can we just be considerate? Imagine if somebody, Analili, who trying to get the death certificate today to bury their loved ones, and then we just solve problems by burning. I mean, the issue of Faro Park has got nothing to do with Home Affairs. Can we just be considerate? We are fighting unemployment, and then we cannot fight unemployment like this.
You can see there is a lot of police visibility here at the moment, and just behind them you can now see those officials from the city who are gathering to try and get access to those buildings to actually conduct those evictions. But the allegation is that the building was actually torched by members who are angry and have been protesting since this morning. But you heard earlier when we spoke to those community members, they're actually denying that they have done any of this. You can see right now that police are walking towards the community members.
Most of you don't understand when I'm talking about the Dula operation that are real criminal, and they are foreigner that they want to destroy South Africa economy, including relationship with the other neighbors. And the Dula operation, they are not only destroying foreigners nationals, but they are destroying also what is in South Africa. See, right now they have banned the Home Affairs building. Do you support that as well as a South African citizen? Do you support that nonsense that happened in Johannesburg? See how that building was banned. And do you support that you're gonna vote for that Sandie Dobula, and she's banning the building like that? Does she know how much that building cost to build that one? She's always talking without knowledge, talking without thinking. You know, to be a president, people, it's not like a joke. It's not like a person that become a headman in the village. See what now they have done to do the operation, and go support them. They have banned the Home Affairs building. And what are you talking about today? You support nonsense, they do nonsense without knowing the law, without knowledge.
And you can see that the Red Ants officials are trying by all means to the door is open, and they have managed to open one of the doors here. You have to excuse us because of the shaky visuals. We really apologize for our viewer at home. The situation is becoming more volatile, and it's becoming more tense where we are. As you can see, residents, officials
in this area and taking out all of the belongings of the people that have been taken here. You can see this fridge is now being removed.
Don't hate illegal immigration. You hate black people. If this was really about illegal immigration, you'd be angry with the illegal immigrants from Holland who arrived in this country uninvited, stayed without our permission, and stole our land. You say it's not the same because we didn't have immigration laws back then. But you also claim South Africa has always had borders. Explain how a country can have borders without laws. If there were no laws, then there were no borders. And if there were no borders, then no black person is illegal on African soil. So what are you actually protecting? You're protecting imaginary lines that were drawn up by colonizers who didn't even recognize you as a human being. And now you're using their maps to decide who belongs in this country. They stole the land, wrote their own laws, and what did South Africans do after apartheid? We let them stay. We rewarded them with citizenship. Nobody got deported back to Holland. So why is it that when we suggest documenting black immigrants, suddenly it's a problem? When Malema says document these people, you say we can't reward criminal behavior. But we already did that. We already rewarded the biggest criminals in this country's history. White people came here illegally and got rewarded with farms, beachfront properties, and generational wealth. After apartheid, no land was expropriated. We let them keep it. Nobody went to jail. You gave white illegal immigrants land, and all we want to do is give black illegal immigrants documents, which are just pieces of paper, by the way. But even that is unacceptable. This country worships whiteness. If a Nigerian did what Jan van Riebeeck and his friends did, you guys would start a war. But when white foreigners steal from you, you forgive and forget because deep down you're scared. So now you act tough by bullying people with less power than you. You think harassing black foreigners makes you patriotic? Well, it doesn't. It just makes you look like a coward with selective outrage, bullied by white people and too scared to fight back. So now you flex your muscles on poor black immigrants because they're the only people you can win a fight against. You're angry with undocumented black immigrants, but you're okay living alongside the descendants of Dutch settlers who came here illegally and stole everything from you. You say we can't tolerate disrespect from foreigners. You mean the same disrespect you've been tolerating from white settlers for generations. What a joke.
Are you seeing what's happening to people who are fighting against foreigners? They will rise and fall. He was doing it. What happened to him? You also started to do it. What happened to you? Now these guys are doing it. What's happening to them? This one. What's happening to them? You cannot fight humanity. I'm telling you, you can't. You can't fight humanity and win. Would you fight someone simply because they are born on this side of the border and you are lucky enough to be born on that side of the border? So you're fighting them because of that you are born on the other side of the border that was divided by someone that you don't know, someone that has nothing to do with you.
I don't even know where to start from all this, guys. It's a lot. So allegedly the whole thing started from, some people who have been evicted from their homes because they have refused to pay rent. So they were living in the homes without paying rent for a very long time. And these homes belong to the government, belong to the city. Yeah, so the case have already been sent to court. It's already in the High Court for some time now. But I think they were sent a notice that they will be sending officials to evict people that have not, paid their rent and are still owing. I don't know how the whole thing started. But that morning that the officials are supposed to come in to evict these people, they started protesting. So the protest started that morning. So before the officials came in, the protesters have already started protesting. And guys, it was during this morning that the Home Affairs in Germiston was found, burning. And it was just chaos from there on. Some people are allegedly saying it is the protester who set the Home Affairs building on fire. But the protesters are saying it is not them who did it. And guys, it has just been back and forth. The fire was able to be contained. By now, we've not heard if there is anyone injured or anyone, who lost their lives. Thank God for that. But the thing is, those who are being evicted, they are not just, foreigners. Like, from the videos, even South Africans are part of this issue. So South Africans still live in this building, and some of them have not paid their rent for a while. And also foreigners are also living in these buildings who have not also paid their rent for a while. So I don't really know if this has anything to do with Dudula. I don't think so. This is just like another issue going on, and coincidentally, the whole thing escalated to this point where the Home Affairs building caught fire on the same day. And there's this couple who, were planning to get married on this same day. They came to the Home Affairs office to get married, but unfortunately, when they got there, the building is on fire. They could not get married, and like everything it just went down from there. The building is on fire. They don't even know what's going to happen. They don't know when they will get another date. Like, everything is just in chaos. So guys, I don't know what to say about all this. It's very sad. If really the angry protesters are the one who did this, like those that have been evicted are the ones behind it, then it's not funny at all. This is not funny at all. I don't know why they will go to that extent. I don't know the genesis of the story, so I cannot say much about it. Like, I don't know the genesis of this whole eviction issue, so I can't go deep into details. But this is what is online, and it's just so sad that all this are happening at the same time. So guys, drop in the comment section, what do you think about all this going on? What's your opinion? What do you have to say? Do you have any information about this whole thing, how it started? Like, give us details, guys, in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.